Hey together, I'm Aaron the Black Dragon, and welcome to SCP Area 19, based on SCP Containment Breach. So I'm really interested in seeing how this will work out. Because it's just like an SCP. I'm excusing the beeping that you hear in the background. I have to take care of a dog today, and he's missing his owners. Okay, sorry, now I should be mostly... now I'm focused on you. And on this game. Anyway, it's complicated to take. Oh, wow, way too better. It's the first thing that I have to take care of. Oh, I have guns? I cannot shoot them. I also cannot jump. Can sprint. Why do I have guns? There we go. I needed to reload them first. Wait, is there something there? Yeah, there's something there. Is this a keycard? Me no. Sorry about that again. He is a little bit whiny right now, even though I was just outside with him. Whoa. Oh, really? Are you still working the same as you should? Yeah and no. Can I actually take you out? What was... What is that hand? Anyway. If I just have you in here, do I have to worry about you anymore? I cannot close the door. And you also move while in my peripherals. Actually, kill me once. Everyone, I died. Okay, let's try this again. So, first of all, the guns don't do anything. Secondly, yeah, just out there. So what good does it do for me to just... Because if I cannot close the doors... Oh, I can. I just need to fix somewhere. Hope you cannot open doors. This is a weird one. Ah, I cannot close doors. I mean, I can. We saw that I could, but I can't. Is that a door? Interesting. Why do I have guns? I don't get it. Why do I have guns? Am I supposed to have guns? I don't think the music sheet was supposed to be able to be gotten to with access 1. Okay, I cannot get to it with access 1. Can also not get in there. Well. Oh no, you're still here and I died. This is not well made. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. First of all, the guns are pointless it seems, because 173 is not subject to just get killed by guns. And if I could kill 173 with guns, I don't know how. Come on. Oh, there what? So now I have some peace and quiet and peace of mind and whatnot. Well, is that the elevator? How does it work? There's no buttons. Is it doing its thing? Okay. I mean, yeah, I wanna state it says public beta down there, so this is really early in development. It's a little bit weird that they just start off with guns and whatnot. I mean, what role would you be playing in this? Would you be like a guard? Wouldn't you in that case have like a vest and whatnot with you? And be more prepared and also not be alone. Heavy containment. Something tells me I cannot get into heavy containment with keycard 1. So I cannot put it away once I have it out. So let's have the dinky little gun out. Just because it takes up the least amount of screen. These we already established don't do anything. And that also doesn't do anything. Okay, so there needs to be something to the elevators. Also, my sprint does not recharge. I want to point that out. Once I sprinted, that's all I can do. Door control is a little bit wonky. Where? Is that all that's there? I feel like this week all I've done was just play some beta games and that's it. I mean, it's not bad. It's okay to play some games that are still in really early development to also showcase them a little bit. I just wish that there would be a little bit more. I mean, you have the music sheet in there. And that's it. And then you have 2 big gates that you cannot do anything with. You have 1 key card that lets you go into music sheets chamber. Didn't even let me do that, but I cannot go in here because I need higher clearance for that. But I see that you have another key card in there. So my question now is, where do I get yet another higher clearance key card to get in there to get the next higher clearance key card? Because if it's through the elevators, I don't want to be a negative Nancy or anything, but they don't work. At least no, I'm still up here. At least I don't think they work. Ah, no, still here. And then here we have you. Just give me a moment. Okay, all of them were hits. I just killed it? Did I do it? Okay, so you can kill the SCP in this game. Odd choice, seeing how that was my only threat that I could lock inside of the first room immediately. But whatever. Maybe he'll respawn eventually and then I'll be freaked out about that. Well, as of right now. Maybe that's how you get it going? Nope, still on the same floor. Okay. So you have an extra key card in this game. that is behind the door that I cannot open with my level 1 keycard. You have 2 elevators, of which none of them do anything. At least I couldn't find out how they do anything. You let me kill the only thing in this game that would be a potential threat. And tease me with the fact that there is another keycard in this game which might get me into heavy containment. But I cannot get to heavy containment because I need a higher level clearance card. Oh. Oh. Okay. Did not see that. I'm blind. Okay. Let's see. Zone manager access keycard. Well, we can get into heavy containment, everyone. And we already killed one of the SCPs that made the SCP games extremely well known. So at this point I don't know how threatened we have to be about anything. But let's go. Heavy containment. And we're through. Anything of interest here? Just need to make sure. Heavy containment, checkpoint A. Maybe I should have my gun out right now. Everything here is weird. Okay, I see the idea. Everything at the moment, public beta. But everything here still looks the same. Yeah, really the same. Is this like a looping hallway? Because if that's the case, that would be really cool. And never mind. Entrance zone. Just gonna leave, I guess. There's no reason for me to be concerned with heavy containment if I can just leave, I mean. Frankly. Let's just go. Hello, it is I. Entrance man. What am I? This is weird. Ooh, level 5 keycard. Sure. If I just wanna upgrade from 3 to 5 immediately. There might have been a level 4 keycard in the heavy containment area, but there's another. Ooh. This is level access, and this is zone director. Why wouldn't I go with the zone director? That should get me into everything. Everything that 5.0 want. Hearing double footsteps is really disconcerting in an SCP game, not gonna lie. Even if it's not super well polished. Okay, to which I wanna say the SCP games are not really all too well polished, period. I'm waiting for the moment that something comes bolting down all the way from there and tries to kill me. That would be terrifying. Just keep moving straight. You know what this place needs? Some signs. Because if this is the entrance level, I'm lost. I don't know where anything is. This just keeps going. I wouldn't know where to go here. And then ever so often you go corner. Am I sure I'm not inside of an SCP right now? Because it heavily feels like I'm inside of an SCP right now. Oh. I'm the zone director, but I cannot leave. Let's see what this elevator does. I think we're going up this time. I also want to point out, if this is zone 19, is zone 19 supposed to be different than the area that we're in with SCP Containment Breach? Because if so, then why do you use the same SCPs being stored in here? Just a question. Unless what we're supposed to be in SCP Containment Breach is zone 19, but then this would add nothing new to what we already know of SCP Containment Breach. Or am I just being ignorant at this point? Those are mountains. I have done it. There was only one SCP in there that was actually a threat and I shot it. Still a little bit of a walking simulator there. Giving your guns right off the bat a little bit OP, especially if you can kill the SCPs. Interesting concept. I would love to see something else done with that. Like, Zone 19, give me different SCPs in there, give me something that we don't have in SCP Containment Breach already. If you want to have us play as a guard, show us, I mean, yeah, early thing here. Was the whole time down in the bottom. Those are just some ideas. I don't say that should have been in there, I just want to give you some ideas. If we are supposed to be a guard, give us other guards at the beginning to interact with before everything goes down. That would be a nice little start, like you're on parole, doing a thing, then boom, everything goes down all of a sudden. And you grab your stuff, you go out there, maybe not have the SCP stand in front of your place immediately because you have to dispatch to the containment zones first, I would suspect, because we were starting at the, like, barracks. And there was like chambers there immediately, so this is a little bit weird. So have us start in the barracks, have us run through 1 or 2 corridors, get to the containment areas, and stuff like that. Just to paint the world a little bit more. Other than that, this needs to be, of course, a little bit more developed in a few things. And I don't know, again, if Zone 19 is supposed to be the zone that we're in SCP Containment Breach, then I don't feel this adds too much new things to it other than guns. So if you want to do it, make it something completely new, give us SCPs that we don't see in SCP Containment Breach, that we might not ever be likely to see in SCP Containment Breach, and have us play around with those a little bit, have a different kind of monster follow us, like not the Weeping Angel kind of thing the whole time, but give us a different threat that would be constantly lurking about and we will have to find out how to get past. Would that situation work really well with an SCP that is non-killable? But you can incapacitate it with a few shots, but you would need to find ammunition for that as well. So there's a whole lot of things that you would need to balance with that. But just being able to kill the threat outright takes away the threat. Just want to point that out. Anyway, still interesting concept. I'm interested to know where you might take this in the future. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed it and see you next time. Bye.